Eating disorders really thrive in secrecy and isolation and shame. And I think during the pandemic, we saw so much uncertainty. We didn't know what was happening. Our worlds really felt like they were turned upside down. And we saw a really increasing number of folks who were impacted by an eating disorder for the first time. And folks who had had an eating disorder going into the pandemic and really saw their symptoms getting much more intense and severe. For our organization, we saw a 400% increase in folks who are seeking support within those first 3 months of the pandemic. Eating disorders are the third most common mental illness in Canada, and we know that when folks are able to access support and treatment, a full remission and full recovery from this illness is possible. But far too many people don't have that opportunity. And so we've created this program so that more people have access to the supports they need to begin and maintain that recovery journey. We partnered with a national charity called Body Brave Canada, and together we're combining our peer support programs, which include one-on-one peer support, as well as group-based peer support, with Body Brave's programs, including self-paced, self-management programs, reflections, videos, resources, and more. Through this project, we're excited because we're going to be able to work with folks who are 14 plus from across Canada. So anyone who's experiencing disordered eating or an eating disorder will be able to access support without having to go through getting a diagnosis or a referral. If folks are feeling like this is something they want to work on, we're here to support them. We've recruited folks who have lived experience with an eating disorder to be trained as peer mentors. We're also training family peer supporters who can provide that coaching and guidance to family members as well. We have a BIPOC peer support group, supports for folks from the Two-Spirit, non-binary and trans communities, and other groups. We're really trying to create spaces for folks to connect with each other. So how does the peer support program work? How can folks access peer support? So step one is to register on the Body Peace platform. And from there, you can simply request a mentor. You'll be asked a couple questions about yourself so we can match you with someone. And then we'll go back to our list of mentors and basically matchmake and find someone who we think you're going to connect with. Most people will meet with their peer mentor for 4, 6, 8 months, maybe even a year. It's up to you, and you decide the pacing and you decide how this looks. We'll also be creating an implementation guide so that communities across Canada can create peer support programs that meet for the unique needs of the communities that they serve. So this work is really personal for me because I lived with an eating disorder for many, many years. I've been in recover now for a fair amount of time, but that experience really made me kind of who I am today and inspires me and motivates me every day. I know how isolating and exhausting it can be to have an eating disorder. And when I was struggling, there were very few resources available. Peer supporters can hold hope for people when people don't have hope in themselves and can help people make those little tiny steps towards being free of this illness. So being able to see that happening in real life for hundreds of people is just the most amazing thing.